Good morning. Let me just start up the Discord stream already. Sorry, let me just reply to this. On price. All right, let me start the Discord live stream. How's everybody doing on this fine morning? I'm actually already in a trade, so I'm sorry. But to be fair, I'm just holding runners now. Like the position is kind of over. So yeah, I entered this trade literally ages ago. Let me mark it out. I was trading on my laptop, hence why there is literally no analysis on here. So I actually got into this trade. Only retraced a 0.5 of this fib. And on reflection, I should have waited, but we're still in it because we chose to trade the weaker asset. So yeah, this is where we're at. I have kept 2 runners on because it's micro ES, so micros are worth slightly less. So if this was NQ, I would just have 1 runner left right now. But because I'm on ES, I have 2 contracts still going. I'm undecided where I want to take the partial. I was just kind of waiting to see how this hourly candle wanted to open. I want to see the 2-hour chart and what that looks like. The 2-hour chart is not really giving me a lot. We do have this higher time frame S&T, which has pushed us down so far, but I don't really feel like the 2-hour tells us much. I don't feel like the 4-hour tells us very much either. Obviously, we had this 4-hour sweep, and on ES, this closed as a C2 closure, but on NQ, it didn't. ES is the weaker asset, so it's nicer to see that we had this C2 closure, so I can expect this 4-hour candle to expand lower. But we have kind of already rebalanced the new day opening gap, so then I'm starting to think, okay, what liquidity might we want to grab, which is below us? So we have this S&T here on the 15-minute, which is kind of what gave me the conviction to enter this. Alongside, we'd swept out a ton of buy-side liquidity. NQ took out Asia high, ES didn't take out Asia high, and then we had a bearish response to that. So I basically took the shorts and I was break even by the time we tapped into this 15-minute gap in case we did want to continue higher. But thankfully, we did not continue higher, so I did actually take a partial as we tapped into that gap, as you can see. Took a partial at true day open inside the 15-minute gap, just in case we did want to turn around there. I took off a third of my position, held another third of my position, if not more, down to this low that we have right here. This is an hourly low. Now I'm holding 2 runners to see whether we can get this slightly lower. I'm unsure where I want to hold these. I'm kind of letting price tell me what it wants to do. This daily candle looks wild, like absolutely wild. Let me see the weekly. Okay. Honestly, like, I don't know whether I want to hold this trade very much longer because today is the first day of the Jackson Hole Symposium, which is an economic event, which I don't know how price is going to respond to that. And we also had NVIDIA earnings yesterday, I believe, which came out bullish. So, you know, the longs in the London session were insane, but I don't know, like, I could anticipate us continue high up these highs today, potentially. So I'm not really sure where I want to take things off, to be honest. I'm just going to go with the flow and see what price is telling me to do, really. I think that is what I'm thinking right now. So we have this 30-minute sweep and expanded lower. I could anticipate that this 1-hour low that we've put in right here could cause some sort of reversal. So I don't know whether to take a contract off there. I'm definitely going to move my stop now up to this hourly high to give me some room. But yeah, I might draw out some fibs and see what they're also telling me to give me a little bit of a good idea. We have a 2.5 resting down there. I could honestly see London low on ES and us put in some SMT and then continue higher. Like, I do think that is a very nice scenario. I do think that NQ is going to want to come into a discount of the range before we head lower. It's going to want to come to 0.5. So I might just base my analysis off NQ because it is the stronger asset. Like, I wouldn't anticipate us to continue higher from this bullish fair value gap on the 1 hour. Like, I would expect us to trade into this discount hourly gap and then push higher. So maybe I just hold ES until we tap into a discount, this discounted hourly fair value gap on NQ, and then I'll close my position. I think NQ is a little bit clearer where it wants to go to right now. And I do think it's possible that we put in an SMT at London low, or maybe at an hourly low somewhere. Like maybe at this hourly low, we put in an SMT and then continue higher. So I'm just going to hold ES for now. I only have 2 micros on, so I'm happy to hold and kind of see. I want to see how this hourly candle closes as well and go from there, I suppose. We're in the new 4-hour candle. We had a really nice closure on ES, so I would hope for this 4-hour candle to be bearish and expand lower, but closure on NQ isn't as strong, so you know, I don't want to push my luck. So I think we trade into the midpoint of NQ's current range it's trading into, and then we close out. I think that is our best case scenario. Melina Bomber, have a great morning. Bro said stop yapping when I'm on a live stream. What do you want me to do? Sit in silence? Like, I can't win. If I don't break down the trade I'm in, everyone's like, why aren't you breaking down the trade? Why aren't you telling me what's going on? And then when I do break down the trade, it's like, stop yapping. It's like, what the fuck? London session longs were so clean. I just unfortunately was not on my charts. I'm really sad about. By the way, guys, we're going to be doing some giveaways today because I can anticipate a choppy pre-market session now. Like, I'm happy that I caught this trade because I am unsure whether we will get another trade. I could be completely wrong. I'm not too familiar with the Jackson Hole Symposium, especially because today there isn't any major economic speeches happening. They are more tomorrow, but we could chop around today in anticipation for those speeches that are happening tomorrow. So, I'm happy to trade early today before anybody economical in the US is awake, basically. So, yeah. And we keep. So yes, today is going to be giveaway day in case we chop around. I do want to do some giveaways anyway because I haven't done any yet this week. So, and because I'm not streaming tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming today. Guys, I've literally been asked to do a promo for Polymarket. Like, I just can't do it. Yeah, so I'm just going to link the YouTube stream on my Instagram story and let everyone know that. Giveaway day today. It's giveaway day indeed. So I have 2 giveaways going on today. The giveaway that I'll be doing on stream, which is open to everybody. Everybody is welcome. And then I am also going to do a giveaway. So tomorrow, every week in my Discord community now, which is pinned in the chat in 3, 2, 1, is pinned in the chat. So what was I saying? Oh my gosh, lost my train of thought. Yeah, so every week now in the Discord, in order to give back to people who are supporting my community, like, you guys know that I have to make money to keep my Discord running. Like, I have to pay Alan, like, I have to, you know, get these giveaways, which, you know, so people who support and use my discount code, like, it helps me so much, because the more code usages I get, the more accounts I get to give away. So, and people in my Discord are aware of that. So people use my discount code, which I'm very, very grateful for. And that means that I can now do weekly giveaways in the Discord for people who are using my Lucid trading code. They're going to be Lucid giveaways, automatically picked every week. Winners will be picked by email, so you don't need to do anything to enter other than just use my code at checkout. If you want to buy a Lucid account anyway, use my code at checkout, because you're automatically entered and able to, like, get a chance to win another one for free, basically. You don't need to do anything, because before I had a whole system where you had to open a ticket, send in your order confirmation. I'm not doing that anymore for the weekly giveaways, just to make things easy. It's automatic. You're automatically entered if you use the code. Winners will be contacted by email, and then I'll announce the winner in the Discord as well, and say that, like, the email's been sent out, basically. So yeah, it makes things a lot easier, and it means that I can give back to people who are supporting the community, which I'm obviously so grateful for. But then that does not mean that I am stopping the free giveaways, which I do on stream. Honestly, the free giveaways on stream are so fun, because people get a chance to win an account when they may not be able to afford one. It might be their first funded account. You know, they don't want to spend any money yet. They might not feel like they're ready, but, you know, they can give one a go, that type of thing. So it's really nice to do that. We have SMT at this hourly low, which I'm not a big fan of, to be honest. Okay. Okay, queen. Okay, queen. We have SMT. We have an hourly fair value gap. I mean, NQ is just not in a discount. I would not anticipate a full reversal from here. Like, I feel like that would not be fire unless we are super bullish, which there is a chance we are because of NVIDIA earnings. The NQ is just that bullish that it doesn't even want to tap into the hourly fair value gap. I wouldn't anticipate it. So I'm just going to hold. I'm just going to stick to my original trade idea. If we get stopped out, it's okay. I've already banked like $550 profit. So I don't mind having two runners. I think it has a good chance of potentially running. But if it doesn't, then that's okay. So yeah, as I said, free giveaway is going to be running today on the YouTube live stream. All you have to do is be here and follow the instructions when I announce them a little bit later. But if you do want to take part in the giveaway inside the Discord, just use code Claudia at checkout for Lucid Trading. They currently have 40% off their daily accounts and 30% off all the others. And you'll be automatically entered. And this is going to be an ongoing thing. So whenever you use code Claudia from now on for Lucid, you'll be automatically entered to win another account completely for free, and you'll be contacted via email. So yeah, very exciting new addition to the Discord. Really trying to like put effort into the Discord, make it the best place I possibly can. So yeah, hi from India. Hello. Can you explain SMT as well, please? An overview on gold. Okay, let me overview gold while this is kind of doing its thing. Let me see what I think of gold today. See the 4 hour first of all. Okay, we've had a 4 hour sweep, which looks nice, and a tap into a 4 hour gap. I think that's really clean. In terms of this hourly range, we came into a discount of the hourly range, put in an SMT with silver inside a 4 hour gap, and now we're pushing higher. This looks very clean for some type of longs. So there's our hourly sweep. We pushed higher. I probably would have liked longs from here. Like, I think we're bullish. All of this stuff aligns. Like, I love the idea of longs on gold from a little bit lower. I don't really like the idea of entering right now because we're about to tap into this 15-minute bearish gap. But yeah, I like the idea of longs. I honestly think longs could play out for a while. But you might be trading the weaker asset between gold and silver if you do trade silver. Let me see what silver looks like right now. Yeah, so we have this 4 hour SMT just holding. Silver's pushing up. Yeah, I think silver is nicer for longs, but like what the you can't even trade silver's like 5-minute time frame. But like a higher time frame move, I do actually like buys on silver, like from if this 15-minute candle closes. How's that 15-minute candle closed? Is silver even like doing anything? Like, I'm so lost. Yeah, I like the idea of longs on silver up higher. I think that could be nice, but a little bit shittier risk to reward. But I'd want to trade the higher time frame on silver because it's so crazy. Yeah, I like the idea of this buy on silver. That's probably what I'd take if I was trading it. I think it looks clean. But yeah, I don't like the idea of trading the lower time frame on silver because it's just not even readable. Oh, I'm meant to be going back onto micro, yes, so we can see my positione. Can we keep each other's company? Oh, company. Maybe we can be each other's company. Oh, company. Ooh. Oh yeah, I was literally meant to put the live stream on my story and I forgot. Let me explain SMT in one moment. I just want to put this on my want to put the live stream on my story so people can come join if they feel like it. Okay. Let me just take a little picture. Maybe we lovely. Link. There we go. We're in the same shot. That's awesome. So SMT is a divergence between correlated assets. So you are looking at two different assets and seeing how they differ. And if you find a difference between the assets, then it has a potential to be a extra confluence for reversal, which is how I like to use SMT. So if I see higher time frame SMT between NQ and ES, I might anticipate a reversal, obviously with extra confluences and context. So to give you an example, we have SMT between the NASDAQ and ES right now. Let me just do my settings and just change that to ES so that this actually loads. There we go. Okay, so we currently have SMT between ES and NASDAQ at this high. And this is because the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 are directly correlated. So you are only going to look for differences between correlated assets. So for example, gold and silver, NASDAQ and ES. Those are, you need to find the correlation between, you need to find the differences between correlated assets, which is why I use the NASDAQ and I use the S&P 500. So we're looking here, this is 1 minute time frame S&T. This high that has been put in at 429 was swept out on the NASDAQ. It was swept out at 451. If we look at ES, this high at 429 was not swept out. So that is our SMT. And this SMT, along with context, could be a signature that we are going to reverse. I'm kind of basing my TP on the NASDAQ rather than ES because I think it's clearer where NASDAQ wants to go right now. So I'm just holding ES until NASDAQ comes down to 0.5 of the range, midnight open. So yeah. Each other's company. Oh, company. Here's what confuses me about S&T. When you notice the divergence, which asset's direction do you follow? So it depends whether you want to long or short. In this case, the S&T was actually useful, and this is the main reason I like to follow S&T, and I will include it in my strategy because I trade both NQ and ES. I trade both assets, and I will try and get on side with the weaker or stronger asset depending on whether I want to long or short. So in this case, NQ came up and swept out this 15-minute high. ES did not. I was looking for shorts based on other factors, including the fact that we have S&T between NQ and ES on a higher time frame scale. NQ swept out the Asia high, ES did not. Also, ES had tapped into this hourly bearish fair value gap. That was another confluence for me to want to short. We had some low resistance liquidity resting below. That was another confluence for me to want to short. So I want to short, and here where we put in this S&T, NQ is telling me I am more bullish than ES because NQ swept out this buy-side liquidity. ES did not sweep out this buy-side liquidity. So ES is telling me I am the weaker asset. If you want to be on side, you should short here. And if you actually look at my execution, if I had taken this exact same execution on the NASDAQ, I would have got stopped out because you can see I entered at the 0.5 retrace. So I entered right here. ES came up, held my stop loss, and then traded lower. NQ, because it's the stronger asset, it actually came out and swept out this high before reversing. So because I was on side with the weaker asset, I managed to profit out of this trade rather than get stop loss. So it's great to understand which of correlated assets you should be trading with to have the most chance of your trade hitting higher risk reward and hitting TP and not stopping you out at all, basically. So that's why I enjoy looking at SMT. All right, we're very close to a new hourly candle coming in. This SMT with the hourly wick seems to be holding pretty well right now, but I'm hoping that we can kind of sweep out the hourly high potentially, and then continue lower. That's what I'm hoping for. But if not, we may just be having a full reversal without NQ coming to the midpoint, which would just mean that NQ is really fucking bullish, which is fine. Each other's company. Maybe we can be. For MGC, for gold, you're going to want to look at silver for SMT, if that's what you mean. Can you explain why you think NQ is going there? I'm in a short as well, but on NQ, and I'm scared of a reverse that I don't see, so I'd just like to hear your opinion. I'm honestly not confident that NQ is going to go there, but I know that there's a chance that it might, which is why I'm only holding 2 micros on ES. 2 micro contracts on ES is not a lot. Like if I was trading NQ right now, I would have 1 singular micro running, but because ES contract sizing is slightly smaller, I've got 2 micros running. So I am like, you know, I'm not risking a lot of my trade. I've taken a lot of my position off when we swept out this hourly low right here. So yeah, I took most of my position off right there. I'm just letting this run because I think there is a chance that it could. And the reason for that is because Price, I trade ICT concepts, so I use a lot of his concepts and his ideas. And ICT's idea is that the algorithm always wants to rebalance what it did, which makes sense with price. If we go up, we're going to come down and rebalance some price and sweep out some liquidity and then continue higher if we're in an overall bullish trend. So I believe that because we've had such a bullish London session, we do want to continue higher and take out more buy side, then we are going to want to rebalance the range before doing so. So I am anticipating before NQ may want to continue long. I could be completely wrong and NQ may just want to is now bearish and want to come to London low. And if so, I'll be on side. But I would anticipate that NQ is going to want to rebalance the range to 0.5. So this dotted line we have right here. If I zoom in, this is the midpoint of the hourly range, so the higher time frame range. I would anticipate NQ to come back and rebalance this before wanting to continue. But because NQ is the more bullish asset, it may be incredibly bullish so that it doesn't even want to rebalance, which could be possible in this scenario. We had NVIDIA earnings come out yesterday and NVIDIA earnings were bullish, which tells me that we are going to go into September with a bullish higher time frame bias, which makes sense with the higher time frame anyway. When I'm looking at the weekly chart, I think the weekly chart looks incredibly bullish, especially if we close out this week with a bullish candle closure. I think we are going to go into next week into September bullish, potentially heading for all-time highs, which makes sense in line with NVIDIA earnings too. So there is a chance that NQ is just incredibly bullish today and doesn't even want to rebalance. ES has already rebalanced, so there is a chance, but I think that there's also a chance that it does want to rebalance and come to at least midnight open and use that to continue higher. So I'm just kind of waiting, seeing whether NQ wants to rebalance. If it doesn't, that's okay. I've taken a large piece of my contracts off anyways. So yeah, that's basically why I'm just holding a couple of contracts. But yeah, as I said, I'm already up. Let me just open up TradeSync and have a little look. There we go. I'm already up around 500 across my funded accounts today. Yeah, I'm up 540 $46 across my funded accounts right now. And then we're just letting this run. Okay, we have just had the hourly sweep. So if we're going to be bearish, it's going to happen from here, I would anticipate. But if we're going to come and stop me out, I would anticipate this sweep not to hold. So we will see. There is our hourly sweep right there. Same on NQ. We have some nice equal lows resting below here too. 1 hour sweep. There we go. Nice. We have had a closure below this internal sell side, so it's a nice lower time frame confirmation that we may want to continue. No fair value gap, which would have been nicer. I guess we have a 5 minute. Maybe we. I love seeing how subjective trading is. Everybody sees things differently. It's really true. It's crazy. I have a really I have a spot there and it's really sore. It's really bothering me. Do you consider 10 a.m.? If I'm trading the New York Open, I consider 10 a.m. I think if you're trading the lower time frame, trading around the new 4-hour candle is important. If I'm going to enter a trade, especially a reversal trade right before a new 4-hour candle open, that's a very risky trade. So even if the setup looks A+ on paper, I would still lower my risk in that case because the 4-hour candle may just want to sweep out the high, put in that 4-hour swing and then head lower. So you're a pretty good trader, you know that. Thank you so much. What do you think about trailing your stop loss? Me personally, I'd rather I hit my targets, either stop loss or break even, but I've been struggling with the idea of giving up profits lately. I understand you. So I used to trail my stop loss mechanically. So at certain risk to rewards, I'd move it down to swing highs that have been put in, whatever. Now I trail my stop loss according to what the charts tell me. So I will leave my stop loss break. I had my stop loss break even literally on this high, so pretty much break even, until we came back up and we did this and then we broke lower. Because I want to have my stop loss on a protected swing. Now, a protected swing is, Daylo taught me this, my friend, is a swing point that actually sweeps liquidity. So you can see this swing point where I have my stop loss here is a protected swing because it swept out this internal sell side. And then we broke lower, we closed below some internal sell side. So that tells me this protected swing is valid. So that's why I have my stop loss there. I want my stop loss to be in a point where if we break above my stop loss, my trade is invalidated. I don't just want my stop loss there because psychologically I'm worried about missing out on a few dollars profit on my funded account. I don't want to move my stop loss because I'm so close to a payout. I want to move my stop loss based on logic and based on what price is telling me. I'm happy to have my stop loss here because if price breaks above that, I don't want to be in the shorts anymore anyways. And yeah, I'm missing out on quite a few points if we come back up here. I'm happy to sacrifice those points to actually have my stop loss in a validated place. So if I move my stop to here, right, and then we sweep it out and we continue lower, I would be annoyed at myself because this swing is not a valid place for me to have my stop loss, in my opinion. So that's why I have this here. And if we trade up to here, we tap my trailed stop, I'm happy to be out the shorts. I wouldn't want to be in the shorts anyways. Giveaway, it would be really cool and transparent if you drop the code on live stream. I'm not going to do that. I like to do my giveaways inside the Discord. Anyone who's been on my live streams before knows that everybody gets their accounts. Everybody gets their accounts. I've never not given anyone an account. I don't really feel like I need to prove myself because I've been live streaming for like a year now and I've always given my account. So if you don't believe me, you don't have to enter, you know? It's free to enter, so it's not like you're losing anything, even if I didn't, but I definitely do give the accounts. It's not in my best interest to not give your accounts because then people will be annoyed at me and talk shit about me on socials, you know? Like, I was really hoping we were going to come down to at least this like low resistance sell side we have down here, but apparently not, so that's great. Be each other's company. Oh, company. Ooh. I think the only thing saving us now is if we put in a 15-minute high here, and then we sweep that and head lower. I think that's the only thing kind of saving us from the rest of our contracts getting stopped out at this point. So you're trading S&P but analyzing NQ. I analyze them both, but I think in terms of like targets, NQ looked a little bit cleaner right now. So I analyze them both in line with each other because they move correlated. So I want to see what story ES is telling, what story NQ is telling, because on days where NQ and ES are moving completely differently, I don't want to trade at all because those days tend to be high resistance. I'd love for midnight open here to hold on ES. That would be very nice. When you trade across your funded accounts, do you trade across them all or just a selected few? The sync thing confuses me. Please could you give me insist as to how you decide how many accounts you sync? So right now, I don't have all of my funded accounts copied, but it's not out of my own choice. It's because I have 2 funded accounts with Alpha Futures and I have the rest of my funded accounts with Tradeovate. So the 2 funded accounts with Alpha Futures, they are on the Alpha Trader platform. So, I cannot copy trade those because Alpha Trader doesn't give you access to third-party trade copiers. So, yeah. It's not true. You deleted the ticket before I could get the account and accused me of lying. Yeah, I do remember this happening. So, guys, tell me what you would do in this scenario as someone who does like gives away like 10 accounts a week. I have given away 40 Lucid accounts this month. Like, you know how much fucking time it takes to give people codes for these accounts and have them open tickets in the Discord and organize all of that stuff? Like, it's flipping time consuming, by the way. So tell me what you would do in this scenario. You've given away 39 other accounts this month and you've had no problems with it. This particular person opens a ticket. I send them the 100% off discount code. They say that they've claimed the account, so we close the ticket. I've lost that code now, it's gone. I don't have the code now. I've given you the code, it's gone. And then they say, oh, I didn't claim the account. That to me just sounds like someone is trying to get another account for free. Like, it's so hard to keep track of all of these codes. If I was only giving away 2 accounts a month, like, I would be able to know very, very quickly whether you'd claim the account or not. I'm not giving away accounts 2 per month. I'm doing it on such a large scale. I'm giving away like 40 accounts a month. Like, it's so hard to keep track of all of those coupon codes and tickets that are open in my Discord. Like, genuinely, look how many tickets. This is how many tickets are always open in my Discord. Like, flipping insane. Like, this is just people with like extra entries. Never mind when I have a giveaway and have to like solve all these tickets. Well, Alan helps me out a lot and my PA helps me out a lot as well, but like, it's a lot to do. So if someone has told me that they've claimed the account, I close the ticket and then they say, oh, I didn't claim the account. It just looks like they want another free account. And unfortunately, I can't keep track of 40 discount codes. Like, I just don't have the bandwidth to do it. Lexi, Alan's gonna have a look into your case, but I feel like I do kind of remember it, but I feel like it was him dealing with it. But I think, especially the fact that you've come onto my live stream and accused me of lying if I didn't even deal with your ticket, it's like, fuck me. Thanks a lot. Make me look like a shit person when I didn't even deal with your ticket. We can look at the history, I'm fairly sure. Why are you saying they? Like, I've never even had a fucking convo with you. Like, people actually, like, do you know how hard it is to build trust with an audience and build a personal brand? Alan has asked you for your Discord username like 3 times in the chat and you're not giving it, but you're continuing, like, having a go. Yeah, this is my funded trade. I'm just holding runners, but I don't know whether they are gonna get stopped out here, sadly. I would have loved Midnight Open to push us lower, but people who do that stuff, even if it is like my mistake, is so annoying because it's so fucking hard to build trust with an audience. And if it's not even me dealing with your ticket, you're coming on here as if it's like my fault. Go into a mad rant. How are you doing, Claudia? I'm okay. I'm okay. I just like start streaming and someone's like, you're a fucking liar. And I'm like, oh, right. Yeah, I'm so sad about the longs too, Cactus. Like, I honestly got on my charts this morning and was like, holy fuck. Like, I know my model and I know I would have taken that trade too. Like, so sad, but oh well. Oh, the only thing saving us right here is a 15-minute sweep and bearish displacement, but this 15-minute sweep is getting a bit too close for comfort right now. Oh, okay, that's just tapped out. I'm not mad about that. I honestly, on reflection, I should have taken 1 micro off right there, but I was kind of treating the 2 micro ES contracts as 1 micro NQ contract, which isn't quite correct in terms of ratios, but yeah, okay. We are out of, we are out of the shorts. Still made a nice amount of profit, up 570 across my fundeds right now. I'm super happy about. Also made 570 on a fresh my funded futures rapid eval. So that's exciting. Okay, let's switch that back on. Okay, I'm happy now. I've actually managed to recover my August, I think. I was break even for August, but we might now be in a tiny bit of profit, which is nice to know. Alan, clock it. Fucking clock it, Alan. I know, I'm hoping to pass one. I'm taking it slow because it has like a 20 or 30% consistency rule. I can't remember which. Yeah, I still have the 250k Apex, but it's honestly in a lot of drawdown. I'm slowly recovering it out of drawdown. It has intraday trailing too. I don't know how it's still alive, honestly. The thing is, so I made a new copy trading group. This was this week, which was actually really sad. So I made a new copy trading group in TradeSync because I'd blown a couple of accounts, had some new evals to put in. So I was just like, okay, scrap it. I want to just start all over again because otherwise it hurts my OCD. So started a new group on TradeSync, and TradeSync has a control which is automatically toggled on, and I like to toggle it off because I trade with limits. Like I never market order trades, I trade with limits. Like my stop loss is a buy stop, my TP is a limit, and my entry is always a limit. So the toggle is basically for market execution. So how that works is if you have that toggled on, then if I have a limit, it fills the limit on the leader account and then it market executes across all of my other accounts, rather than just when I place the limit, copy trading that limit across the account. So I forgot to toggle that off. The other day I got stopped out on like a random news candle. I think it was Iran news or something. So I got slipped really, really badly with that. I got slipped like $200 on my 50Ks. I was only risking 250, and I got slipped an extra $200 on my 50k accounts. And because my Apex, I like have a ratio on how much I risk because it's a 250k account, it's a way larger account. So because I have a 3 times ratio on that, I ended up losing like quite a lot on that account, which is kind of sad, but I'm slowly crawling it out of drawdown, which is great. We'll have to see. Lexi Megan is hella passive aggressive in the chat, I can't lie. Stop rage baiting. Literally not even 8 a.m. EST. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, we followed the plan, so that's all we can do. I'm happy with that execution. It was a very nice trade. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Yeah. You know what's funny is some guys just commented hate on my TradeZilla like loss analysis video that I posted yesterday, and basically saying the industry's so cooked. I'm an OnlyFans girl, all this stuff. Click on his page, he's got a fucking Bible quote in his bio. He has a Bible quote in his bio. Are we actually serious? No, there's no way this shit is stopping me out and then running. Oh, that is so sad. I will need more coffee for this sort of entertainment, for real. Like, how can you have a Bible quote in your bio and say this bullshit on my post? Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. And apparently half my page is me undressed. Like, literally, where am I undressed? Please tell me where I'm undressed. Like, what? A girl can't wear a fucking dress on her birthday anymore and post a picture in it because apparently I'm undressed and I should do OnlyFans. Like, these people are actually perverted. Like, their minds are perverted. It's actually insane. Oh, if this shit dumps now, I'm gonna be so sad. But oh well. I got a piece of the pie, so that's all that matters, I guess. What was I about to do? What was I about to do? I don't fucking know. Oh yeah. So hungry, I need to eat my overnight oats. Oh. I really can't tell you how much I don't want to eat these overnight oats, but it is what it is. Isn't it so sad when you have an account which is like over the minimum profit days, but it's in drawdown? It's like, fuck. Oh. The balance is in drawdown. It's no wonder. My Lucid accounts are doing well. My Tradeify account, my Tradeify funded is back in profit. August has been rough. I'm hoping in September I can knock some shit out the park. That's what I'm hoping for. Right, let's see what's going on. I'm gonna change to ES so that trade is not like in my face. I feel it's a bit off-putting. Okay. We swept out the hourly high. We have S&T. I kind of like shorts. I kind of like shorts. Is that silly of me to take shorts right now? I just kind of like shorts. Kind of like shorts on NQ. Obviously not trading my funded accounts for the rest of the day. Now that would be silly. We will not be doing that. Oh, my fucking meter account. Hello. So we have S&T put in. We had an hourly sweep. We have low resistance liquidity resting below, and we are definitely in a premium of the range. I could still see shorts playing. Like, there's just so much low resistance sell side right here. Like, I could see us still playing down to midnight. Where's the closest 15-minute low? This is the closest 15-minute low right there. I could definitely see this, like, playing. I have everything I would need to enter a trade. I have the hourly sweep of S&T, and we're in a premium of the range. And we've now closed below some low resistance. Sell side. Let me just draw the fib. Oh no, sorry, OTE is what I would like. So that's our 15-minute low. I just want to go on MNQ and see in terms of contracts. I'm not taking this on my main group because we've already bagged some profit for today. Wait, why is that equal highs? Oh, they're equal highs. Oh, it's S&T though. But they are like relative equal highs. With S&T, so it's like low-key fine, I feel. Love you, I do. New 30-minute is opening soon. Like, this looks pretty strong. Pretty strong. So if I was gonna trade and short, how many contracts would I be shorting with? Not that many. 5, okay. Sell limit. But if we come and break that 15-minute low before the limit gets topped, then I would probably not take the trade. Let's also monitor ES. We have equal highs on ES though too. I feel like it may want to sweep that out. I might wait. I might wait for the rebalance and see how we react and then go from there. Because we have these relative equal highs here and we have equal highs on ES. Like, I just feel like that is not that high probability now that I'm looking at it. Let's wait for that. Yeah, apparently so. Apparently, I was just looking. I mean, I did have my stop loss on these equal highs, to be fair. I didn't realize they were equal highs because I was watching micros. So this was kind of my bad. I honestly wouldn't have had my stop loss there, but oh well. Oh well. You can't win every time. Right, let's wait and see. Wait and see. I've honestly not been using the fib lately, by the way, to people who are irregular around here. I really have not been using the fib that much. It's nice as an extra confluence, but I just feel like I get lost in the fib and it just like is extra noise. I've just been reading market structure. Sorry, it's not like it's what, but it's true. I do. Dun 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 dun. Hi, Claudia, we love you. Hi, I love you. You're the best. Damn, it looks like we're gonna take that 15-minute low, so I'm happy we did not enter yet. How's Hannah? She grab job soon. Yeah, she starts on Monday. She's doing well. I think she just wants to start the job now so that she can get into like a good routine with her trading and stuff, because I think now she's finding it a little bit hard because she's just in limbo kind of waiting to start, but she's going to be trading PM session, which is good. So yeah, guys, I have my overnight oats, but I just really don't want to eat right now. I just want something like yummy. Like, this is not giving yummy right now. This is giving like slop, but no, we're going to eat it anyways. Yeah, I know. I do think that there is a chance that this may just run, but I'm actually not keen on the entry anyways, because we have those equal highs on ES and we have the relative equal highs on NQ. Like these that we have, as well as these, they look very low resistance. So potentially even just waiting for the shorts to play out and trying to get on side with longs could be a nicer trade anyway. So we'll just wait. We'll be patient. If I don't think an entry is A+, even if I anticipate something to happen, there's no reason I should take it. I should wait. I hate overnight oats. Honestly, I loved them when I started eating them, but I don't love them anymore because I eat them every fucking day. And they literally look like fucking slop. But I put maple syrup in them. I put raspberries. I put cinnamon. So that makes it taste slightly better, and it also makes it pink, which makes it like look way more appealing to me because I love pink. Oh my gosh, them raspberries are so sour. I love granola too. I made my own granola not that long ago, and once I've moved into my house, moving into my new house tomorrow, guys, so no stream. So keep that in mind. There's going to be no stream tomorrow. We do have an all-day macro event as well, so that's another reason why I won't be trading, but I am also moving into my new house, which I'm so excited about. So once I'm all moved in, I'm going to be doing so much more baking and just like have so much more time for like making the food that I want to make. But I've just been so busy lately, like with buying the actual house and just like all that stuff. So yeah, but I made my own granola with like, I put oats, loads of different seeds, maple syrup, olive oil, cinnamon, cocoa powder, Oh my gosh, it was so good. So I'm gonna make that again. Like, it was actually the best. You literally just mix all that together, put it, like, spread it out on a sheet pan and put it in the oven for like an hour. Oh, look at this shit play. Look at this stuff play. Look at this play out as soon as it stops me out. You know what? I can't even be mad because we already did well, but it just would do that, wouldn't it? To be fair, I actually would not have had my stop loss there if I'd known it was equal highs, but on micros, it just wasn't equal highs. So I'm just going to say that we are still in the trade. In terms of my analysis was correct because there's no way I would have put my stop there. My stop would have been there, and there was a chance that we could have not get stopped out because sometimes we can come up. So let's say my stop loss was here. There is a chance that like half my contracts could have still been in because sometimes if we just like wick up, it won't fill me. So that's usually why I have my main stop loss one tick above the high. Little tip, if you're trading NQ or ES and you have your stop loss predominantly on swing highs or swing lows, do it 1 point above or below the swing high or swing low. Because if we come up and want to put in equal highs, then you're not going to get tapped out on that. Or if we just want to like wick through it and sweep it out, you might not get filled. The stop loss might not get filled. So little tip. Congrats. Thank you so much. House tour upcoming. I would honestly love to, but I'm a bit too scared of people because when I first made my Discord, someone was like, oh yeah, let's send Claudia's address into the Discord and be fucking weird. So someone sent my address into the Discord. So it turns out there actually are really fucking weird people out there. So I just don't want to like do a house tour because knowing me, I'll put my fucking full address in it by accident because I'm actually an idiot. So otherwise I would love to do that. Have I missed the giveaway? Sorry if you already said so. I'm a fitness influencer trying to turn into day trading. You're such an inspo. So nice to see a female kick butt. Keep doing you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You have not missed the giveaway, so don't worry. I'm going to do it a little bit later on once I'm like sure that I don't have a trade to take because I actually can't multitask to save my life. But Gracie, I just want you to know that when you followed me, I was so excited because I used to do your glute workouts in the gym. And like, I think I follow you on my personal TikTok. Like I've seen you on my For You page so many times. And when you followed me, I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a full circle moment for me. Cause I used to do your glute workouts. And I used to see you on my For You page all the time. How they got your address? I honestly don't know. I still don't know to this day how they got my address. There's just some fucking weird people out here. Good morning. We've kind of swept out the low resistance sell side, so I would actually be more on like I would be more tempted to try and find some buys and wait for some buys, to be honest. I feel like that could be cleaner. Right. If I'm going to take longs, let's do some if-then statements. If-then statements are actually great. I would really recommend you doing yourself some if-then statements if you've like flipped your bias or whatever. And I have now flipped my bias. I would not really look for shorts, I don't think. We're coming into a discount and I just don't think I'm going to get an entry, especially inside a bullish gap. Like, just not the best idea, is it? So, conditions for longs. I do want NQ to rebalance 2.5 as I had anticipated while I was in the shorts, but it did just stop me out because I don't like buying in a premium because I'm buying at a price that is very high. I want to buy in a discount. So my 0.5 is the dotted line there. I want NQ to come into this discounted bullish gap, and then I can try and find a trade for longs. I'm fairly sure NQ is more bullish, but we may have flipped because NQ has swept out this hourly low and ES hasn't. So I feel like they can't make up their mind who is stronger, who is weaker. But in terms of the hourly range, ES is already trading around the 0.5 level. So I think longs on NQ look cleaner. I just think NQ price action looks cleaner as well. So that is what I would like to see. I'd like to see us trade into this gap. I'd need some sort of internal sweep, whether we trade into this gap, wick out the 7 a.m. low on that new 8 a.m. candle open and then push higher. That would be nice. Or even a 15-minute sweep, 30-minute sweep, I'd be happy with too. So that's kind of what I'm looking for now. If the longs play out before that, then it just kind of is what it is. I don't like buying in a premium. That's just part of my model. I would rather not. I find it like quite hard to buy in a premium. It just hurts my brain. Maybe that's something that I'll get better at in the future, but right now I just prefer buying in a discount. It just feels so much nicer for my brain. Shut up, that's so crazy. Now you're one of my biggest trading inspo girls, supporting girls. Oh my gosh, that's actually the nicest thing ever. That has made my day. Hello, have a good trade. Thank you so much. August is kicking my butt as well. August has kicked my ass. My trade today has only just brought me back into profit on the month. On my last trading day of the month. So I'm very happy about that because I won't be trading tomorrow. So I'm very happy to be green on the month somehow. Like I genuinely, I was saying this on my live stream before, next August, I'm not fucking trading. If anybody catches me on stream in August 2027, tell me to get the fuck outside because it's actually not worth it. The amount of like mental energy I have used on August just to come out the tiniest bit green is actually not worth it. I would have rather just enjoyed my life and gone traveling around Europe or some shit rather than put myself through this. But anyway, I did the same last year. I said, no, I'm not going to trade August next year. It's rubbish. But then I came into August with a big ego, like, oh, I'm a much better trader this August. Like, I can still trade. No, just get off your charts in August. It's too hard. I can't deal with it. I'm so ready for some September price action. $29,540. Big buy wall. Yeah, I would like to see longs play from midnight open, 0.5 of the range. That would be the cleanest. September to January run is going to be generational. I fucking hope so. I hope so for my my portfolio, my stock portfolio, and I hope so for my trading as well. I really hope so. That would be incredible. These overnight oats really throw me over the edge. You know when you just really want a savoury breakfast, but I've got the sweetest breakfast in the world just sat in my fridge that I've already made, so I have to eat it. Some people are such snakes, you know. I did my first collab post with Tradezella and people are in the comments like Tradezella is terrible. I'm like, bro, can you not see like I'm collabing with Tradezella here? Like maybe let's just like keep our opinions to ourselves. They are not going to want to collab on a post with me ever again. Guys, my new YouTube video is going out at 5 p.m. UK time, which is 12 p.m. US, which is 12 p.m. US time, I believe. My new YouTube video is basically all of Randy Howell's teachings, and when I say all, I mean all. When I want to learn something, I will fucking watch every single video because I am crazy. Hundreds and hundreds, no, sorry, that is way too dramatic. Hours and hours and hours of me studying his lectures, his website. I have genuinely watched so much of his stuff condensed into a 20-minute video. It's literally all of his teachings condensed into a 20-minute video. All of his teachings might be pushing it because I probably haven't watched all of his shit. He genuinely has hours and hours and hours of lectures. online, but I have watched a whole lot of them, condensed it into a under 20-minute video and broken it down into 8 sections that you need to know from Randy Howell. If you don't know who Randy Howell is, he is an expert trading psychologist in the space. His teachings are insane. He has helped me with my trading psychology so much. So I wanted to condense his teachings into 20 minutes, the best that I can. So you can either watch the video to like help you understand whether you want to like dive deeper into Randy's teachings, or you can just watch it as a 20-minute nice trading psychology helpful video. I actually think it's one of the best like shorter trading psychology videos on YouTube, but I might be slightly biased because it is my own video. But when I tell you, I know that I said this on yesterday's stream, so I'm sorry if you're just hearing me waffle again, but genuinely hours of work has been poured into this YouTube video. It's my best YouTube video by far. I literally took Hannah with me on like a 35-minute walk to try and find the perfect location to film the video. I was filming, I had like an hour and a half of footage filmed while I was sat on grass on like this really uncomfortable hill, and like, yeah. And then my editor has condensed that into 20 minutes. And oh my gosh, if you could see my editor's screen, it's Randy Howell. Let me show you. He sent me a picture of his screen and I was like, oh my gosh, I have put this man through hell with this video. Like, yeah. Just look at the amount of edits we have going on there. Like, I feel so bad for him, but he did such a good job. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy with how the video turned out. So that's going to be going up today at 5 p.m. UK time, 12 p.m. EST. Make sure you watch it. It's going to be live on YouTube at 12 p.m. I'm really excited about the video. I feel like it is my best YouTube video by far, and a really, really great trading psychology video for those of you who have any struggles with your trading psychology. I'll obviously post the link in the YouTube and on my Instagram story and things. Let me type his full name into the chat so you can Google him. I wonder why Price felt the need to stop me out there. I wonder why. That was necessary. Guys, I'm absolutely on Clav TikTok. Someone take my phone away from me immediately. Do 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 do. What am I doing? Oh yes, that's what I'm doing. Don't mind me just doing errands while I'm on stream. Don't mind me. What? No. Where is this freaking video? There it is. I want to see us trade down into this area and then look for longs. Let's see if we can find a fib lining up with that area. Let's see. What we can see. Okay, 2.5 right there. Nice. Nice. Tiny setup on GC. Oh, my longs played out. Would you look at that? Let me see silver. Wow, silver has stalled like crazy. Honestly, I don't know. Let me look at gold again. I'm not the best continuation trader in the world. I'm more of a reversal trader. Maybe on the new hourly candle. We're in a deep discount though of this hourly range. Like, I'd only be looking for longs. So some sort of continuation longs that you could look for is you'd want to see a retrace back lower to around 0.5. So if I mark out the 0.5 of the range, I want to see a retrace down to here. So is there any fair value gaps that line up? We have a 30-minute gap. Maybe you could wait for a retrace down. To be fair, you wouldn't even need to wait until a discount for this range. I don't think this is going to want to trade into a discount of this small range. We're in a deep discount anyways, so I would just wait for a 15-minute low sweep and some confirmation and try and catch some sort of continuation. I think a retrace down back into 0.5 of this range though would be nice. So maybe something inside of there. So there's a 30-minute. Yeah, maybe a tap into this 30-minute gap, 15-minute internal sweep, and some sort of bullish signature on the lower time frame is what I would look for if I was going to trade gold today. But I'm not going to be trading gold because I think futures market is moving nice right now. I do trade London. I already took shorts from up here. Yeah, I don't know why, but reversals just feel way more comfortable for me. This is why I say a lot, like, you have to figure out something that works for your, like, trading style. All right, bang. There's our midpoint, the range, which was anticipated. Sad we couldn't hold our runners down to there, but we might be able to catch some sort of reversal trade on my alpha fundeds, maybe. Oh, this spot is hurting me so much. Guys, has anybody seen, I have a little update for you guys who've been following my beef with Belle from Love Island. So let me know if any of you guys are up to date and I'll give you the update. I had someone DM me some stuff and it's very interesting. Oh my god, I can't type to save my life. Okay. You guys don't know the beef. Should I explain the beef or does no one really care? I feel like only girls would really, like, care about this. That's a nice SMT. I like that SMT. Oh, you do care? Okay, let me explain the beef. So basically, there's a girl from UK Love Island. She's called Belle. And she has this, like, 12-year-old boyfriend called Milo. No, he's not 12. I think he's, like, 18. I actually have no idea. And they're basically promoting a trading Telegram group. It's like a free signal group, which is such a known thing in the trading industry. My problem with it was, like, obviously I'm not going to go ahead and make videos about everyone who has a trading Telegram group, signal group, because I would have no life because there's that many. My issue with it is like, Milo made a video with Belle and Belle was saying like, oh, I tripled my money in 3 days and all this shit, right? And she, like, her following are a completely different niche to trading. Anyone in the trading industry who comes across a Signal Telegram group is not going to fall for it because we all know that it's bullshit and it's an IB scheme with a broker. But people who are coming across that for the first time and might follow Belle for her fucking makeup tutorials or some shit are going to be way more likely to believe that and join the group and lose money. So I basically, like, exposed them. I, like, broke down how the whole thing works for anyone who, like, doesn't know trading terms and things like that. And it got, like, quite a few views on TikTok especially. It got, like, 150,000 views on TikTok. Milo the guy was like making edits about me and making videos like saying fuck Claudia and all this. Like, she's got bleach blonde hair, da 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 da. So that shit. And then he blocked me. Like, I can't see his videos anymore. I've been blocked. Anyways, someone DM'd me yesterday on TikTok and said, let me just find the DM that someone sent me. It was really wild. Yeah, so they said that Milo basically like pretends to be gay on Twitter so that old men would send them money. And apparently he has a feet OnlyFans and he makes AI pics of himself and he has like an @ on Facebook called @SpicyMilo. I can't believe that this is real. Like, this is actually insane. Like, you are taking signals from Spicy Milo on Facebook. I actually CBA, so that's why I popped out this morning. It's hilarious. Why are you not mentioning your affiliate money is going to charity? My affiliate money is not going to charity. I did a month of charity for affiliates. I made it very clear that it was 1 month long and that's it. That's why it's not specified anywhere right now. I'm gonna be honest, it's not going to charity right now. I plan to do another charity event soon. But yes, not right now. There's no point doing a charity affiliate event through August because a lot of people decide to take August off. I feel like August is a slow month for traders. I'd rather do a charity event on the big months where a lot of people are trading. So yeah, I plan to do another charity event soon, so let me know any recommendations you have. Can you drop the link for Milo, please? Morning, Claudia and chat. Good morning, Andrew. How are you? You can do charity if you want or not. Yeah, I plan to do more charity affiliate months because it's such a great way for me to raise money. And I think a lot of people appreciate that as well because it's not a big thing in the affiliate industry, obviously. So I want to do more of that because me doing that made a few people off the back of me do charity events as well. So that was really nice. I think it's a nice way to kind of encourage other people to do it too. It'd be nice if some bigger creators could do that. I know ICT actually did it on X, which was cool. That was like a few weeks after me. Not that I'm saying ICT got inspo off me, because he definitely didn't, but you know, I'd like to think that he did. Okay, we have put in a new 15-minute low. I'd love some sort of internal sweep. I think I'm going to require some sort of internal sweep to take a trade, honestly. I think 15-minute sweep for some longs would be nice. We have some equal highs resting up here I would like to target. Oh, this spot really hurts. Oh yeah, we have 8 a.m. soon. This is an hourly low. I forgot about that. I love it when people just DM me their trades. I find that so fun. Doing good this morning. Daughter has dropped off at school successfully, so now it's time to short this dumb market. Nice. I'm honestly looking for longs. I'm looking for longs, but if I look at the higher time frame, what does that tell me? Let me see. This high key could continue lower. High key could still be bearish, actually. Potential. I think anything could happen. I think longs could still be on the cards. I'm looking for an hourly sweep at 8 a.m. and then we'll go from there. Guys, I can't wait to move into my house. Like, I actually can't believe that I have a house. I can't believe that I'm legally allowed to have a house. What the heck? I'm actually going to have best time ever. Why does my computer hate me? Like, please let me plug in my own phone to you, please. Good morning, Edward. Your fib settings, you gave me help with entries, thank you so much. That's awesome, I'm glad they're helping you. DMing trades is lame, better to super chat coffee. You know what? You're so right. Thank you so much, Andrew. You're the goat. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Wow, look at this whip we're leaving. Wow, interesting. Ma'am, genuine question. Funded next flex model 50k flex is costing 658 for 10 accounts. Should I go for it or is there a better deal in the market? Honestly, I'm probably not the best person to ask for like the best prop firm deals because there's a lot of prop firms I haven't tried. I haven't actually tried funded next. So I honestly don't know the prices off by heart. I'd recommend comparing to like Tradeify, Lucid, My Funded Futures. I'd recommend comparing to those three and seeing. This hourly is closing really strongly, to be honest. I like the idea of longs. Why is ES low-key looking more bullish right now? What's going on? Let's try a fibby fib. Yeah, 2.5 is playing out nicely. Hello, I wanted a fib. That looks nice. I like this. I like this a lot for longs. So what confluence do we have to long? We have pushed out of a discounted hourly bullish fair value gap, and we also have some S&T going on. So I actually think this looks really nice. Closed above this high on ES also. Like that, this 1 hour closure is not telling me that it wants to come and sweep that out. But some sort of rebalance would be nice because this entry is wild. Like, holy fuck. I like the idea of something like that, I think. That could be nice. But then, whereabouts is that entry in terms of the wick? I wouldn't really want for us to trade past 0.5 of the wick. Yeah, okay, that entry is above 0.5 of the wick. It has potential to play. That's probably more like it. Why does ES look Paulino for buys? I don't fucking know. Oh wait, no. I just need to see in terms of contract sizing what I would be working with. If you wanna trade me. So I'd do like 4 probably. Like an animal. That's what I like the look of. I think that looks quite nice. For some longs, we have some low resistance buy side resting above, which I think we may want to come and take out potentially before we continue lower, if that is something that we want to do. We got nothing to prove. I'm not a follower. I just take things as they come when you bring me down. Got some nice fibs lining up. We have S&T. We have low resistance liquidity above. Yeah, I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it at all if we can get the rebalance. Because I don't really want to enter up there. It's a bit crazy. Bit crazy. Don't tell me what could be done. Oh, I like it, but it drives you insane. Oops. This is going to be eval trade for me. I would maybe take this on my alpha futures fundeds is what I'm thinking. Potential. Yeah, I do sometimes trade New York as well. Kind of depends whether like prices presented what I wanted to see yet or not. That makes sense. Baby, I've got nothing to prove. Do do do. I'm not a follower. I don't take things as they come. When you bring me down. I like that we're accumulating here. If we could manipulate lower into my bill, that would be nice. Into this 5-minute gap. I just want to make sure the 15 minutes still looks like it's aligning. I mean, we do have this 15-minute gap here, which isn't the cleanest, but the higher time frame is outweighing. No, anyways. I'm a fool now. I don't take things as they come. If you bring me down. If you're a dreamer. Oops. Don't tell me what could be done. I don't take We may just never get a fill. Who knows, eh? Who knows? I'm not going to chase anything though, because I don't really want to have a 40 million point stop loss. So. Don't like the entry so far. But if we just continue flying, I will cancel my limits. Watching the 15-minute. If the 15-minute closes and we sweep out the high, then I will cancel my buy limit and I'll wait for some extra confirmation that we are actually going to come up higher and we aren't just creating a continuation model lower. Right now, where the 0.5 is, looks fucking great. It would be on a 15-minute sweep, so it would be a little turtle soup moment, but we'll see. Well, let me see. Yes. Okay. So sad when it does this and just runs away without you. But we stay patient. We could still get an entry. My target, which is these equal highs resting up here, has not been snatched yet. And the higher time frame is aligning so far with this hourly. So 30-minute looks great. I've just swept out a 30-minute high. But see where it puts in the 15-minute high. If we sweep out this internal 15-minute high, then I will be cancelling my limits for sure. For now, until I get some extra confirmation. I didn't know what to anticipate this morning in terms of trading, because I know that we have the Jackson Hole Symposium starting today. But it's actually been a pretty nice price so far today. Damn, Andrew, that's fucking awesome. That's really cool. No, I don't watch ICT's videos anymore. Watching too many technical analysis videos in my eyes can confuse you. Learn what you need to know and then call it a day. All right, let's see how this 15 minutes going to close. If we wick out that 15-minute high, then I will need more confirmation to still like longs. So we'll wait and see what the new 15-minute candle does. Now you like it, but it drives you insane. What you wanna do. Yeah, so this is our 15-minute high. Hello. There we go. I don't want a 15-minute sweep in a premium of the range. I don't want that to be what's causing price to displace lower, because we could just be limiting inside of a sell model, you know. Dun, 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 dun. If you wanna trade me. That's a 15-minute low. That's honestly a crazy fucking stop loss. I think I wanna, although I still like the longs, I would want to get a better entry than that. So I would like for us to reprice to 0.5, sweep out the 15-minute low, and then close above some internal sell side, and then I would be happy to take a continuation long here if we can present that. But we could just dump all the way through here, which is not what I want. I need some extra confluence.
So you can't come back. You fake fucking trading. You just pretend she's different. Trying to give off some fucking like aura, like dialogue. And you come. So you can't come back. Or you fake fucking trading.
Fun fact, she is not a trader. She is an influencer and YouTuber. And who the fuck are you, bitch? Break that back, you were never coming at. Fuck your man, you're gonna tell me the man. Oh, people are so annoying in my comments. People are actually coming for me today, and it's really doing my head in. I literally had someone comment on my trade seller video saying, no, you didn't actually learn anything about your trading this week. You're just posting this to promote TradeZella. Yeah, right, because you definitely know whether I learned anything about my trading week. Oh my gosh. How do you know whether I learned something or not? How can you possibly know that? People just hate to hate. Oh my gosh, it drives me mad. I think it drives me mad more than anything because I can't comprehend leaving a comment like that ever. Like, I actually cannot comprehend using time out of my day to comment that shit on someone sharing what lessons they've learned about their losses that week. Like, I be transparent and people are in my comments like, no, you didn't learn anything. And then I don't post my losses because I get annoyed about the comments when I post my losses and everyone calls me non-transparent. Like, you actually cannot physically win in this space, no matter what you post, no matter how transparent you try and be, you actually cannot fucking win. Like, it's impossible. And it's like, it's so easy to say protect your peeps, don't get bothered by the comments, but it's actually really hard when I put so much effort into something just to get hate. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't post that type of stuff, I'll post this instead. And then you still get hate. It's like, oh my gosh. Right, I'll just like fucking off myself then, shall I? Like, if that's how we're gonna. Sorry, that's dramatic. If you're not British, like, I'm sorry, because that is such a British thing to like say. At such a minor inconvenience. It's honestly hard to ignore people. Like, it's so much easier said than done. I genuinely thought that when I started socials, I would not even be the slightest bit bothered by hate comments. But when you actually have spent an hour filming and editing a video just for people to actually comment, like, if they're commenting hate, which is actually true, like if I was faking the results or some bullshit, or if I had like a massive ego in the video and you were commenting hate, like I'd be like, okay, fair enough, but I'm actually just like sharing the lessons that I've learned from my losses. Like, you don't have to watch the video. Like, please feel free to click off it and block me and never watch my videos ever again. Like, feel free. But it's actually just like, it's impossible. So it's really frustrating when you spend an hour making a video which doesn't, like, is harmless just for people to comment bullshit. But yeah. Just saw an older video from Riley Botha. Did he teach you for a period? Yeah, he did teach me for a little period. Break that back and make a win. You know what annoys me as well? When people say things really confidently in my comments which are just wrong. Like, it's actually just wrong. But they are so convinced that they are correct and that I would be wrong. Like, they could not wrap their heads around the fact that I might be correct and maybe I should Google this. That shit is so annoying. No need of explanation. Chill out. Right, I'm going to give you some advice. I'm assuming you're a male, okay? If you do ever manage to find a girlfriend, please never, ever tell her to chill out when she's ranting. This is my advice for you. If you do manage to find a girlfriend, please don't tell her to chill out. It's the wrong thing to say, and she will hit you. Joking. Please don't be with an aggressive woman, but I'm just saying. Don't say it. I'm serious. Don't say it unless you are trying to rage bait. And if you are, you will be successful. I see chill out or calm down, and I automatically see that as a rage bait. Like, as someone trying to rage bait, like, that immediately goes through my head is they're trying to rage bait you right now. Like, because my guy mates do that all the time. Like if I'm having a rant about something, they'll be like, calm down, and actually just try and rage bait me. Another one of my favorites, please also never say, if you're trying to get a girlfriend, don't say it to a woman. Don't ever say, if she's in a bad mood, do not ever say, do not ever say, is it your time of the month? Don't say it, guys. It's not fucking worth the wrath that you're going to get after you've just said it. I promise, don't say it. Moa Taz, don't push it with me today. Unfortunately, you get people like that. The amount of hate I got when I first started trading was a lot, and those hate comments were from my friends. Literally, I remember my friends saying bullshit when I first started. I remember. That is probably why she threw a wooden spoon at you. No, don't say calm down. Don't say it. I can give you a lot of relationship advice. So whether you actually care or not, right? Whether you actually care or not about a woman's biology, whether you actually care and are interested or not, make sure that you know. Whether you're interested or not, make sure that you know. If you can actually say to a woman and justify why she feels like shit and say, I promise you, this will like put you in the good books for like a week at least. If a woman who you're seeing is in a bad mood and you say to her, look, it's okay that you're in a bad mood, and especially if it's about a man, like whether it's their boss, like a guy friend who's pissing them off, even if it's you that's pissing them off, right? Come out with this, you'll be in the good books. Say, look, it's okay that you're upset and I understand that you're frustrated right now. And the reasoning for this is because men's hormone cycle acts on a daily cycle. Women's is on a 4-week cycle, which is why we have the whole hormonal cycle shit and you guys don't. So you guys like wake up and your hormones are completely reset. Women might wake up and their hormones are like in the worst fucking mood possible, you know? So if you say that to a woman, whether you give a shit or not, which I'm assuming some of you probably don't because I've met men before, say that and you'll be in the good books. Just make sure you know these facts. Sean, please don't do that. Worst idea ever. Yeah, you should have got her an iced latte. You know what? If your wife, your girlfriend, your whatever, she likes iced coffee and she's ever in a bad mood and it's before like 6 p.m. because if you start giving her iced coffee after 6 p.m. she's gonna get a shit sleep and then she'll be in a bad mood the next day. Okay, so before like 6 p.m, honestly, should be in the morning. If she's in a bad mood, get her a nice coffee. It costs you £4. You'll have a great day together. I know, I'm killing 5 birds with 1 stone. We've got dating advice, we've got trades, we've got biology, we've got so much shit going on. You're welcome, and anytime. I actually did tutor GCSE biology, by the way. So, you know, I know my shit. I know AQA. I know the exam board. I know what I'm talking about. Literally. Okay, we have swept out the 15-minute high with SMT, so I'm not really a fan of that, TBH. I just need more confirmation. I need a little 15-minute sweep. That would be nice. We've made a very small fair value gap. I don't really think it knows what it wants to do right now. I don't think it knows what the fuck's going on. Relationships are complicated, in my opinion. I think everybody thinks, oh, I've not found my soulmate because this is a tiny bit hard and I have to learn about this person. And it's like, no, you just clearly, like, you're going to find your soulmate as soon as you actually decide, oh, I actually want to put effort into understanding this woman. And if you don't want to put the effort into understanding her, then she's not your soulmate. And if you never can see yourself putting effort into understanding everything about a person, then you won't find your soulmate. That's my opinion anyway. How did I end up in engineering? I don't know. I was just good at maths in school, and this is literally how I ended up in engineering. I was good at maths and science in school, so I went on Google and said, what can I do at university which involves physics and chemistry that makes the most money? There we go. We have engineering. Okay, I'll do that. That's literally how it happened. So I've just been destined to be unemployed, I think. I think that's destiny. We actually did switch the topic so fast. How to make a woman fall for manipulation. I think if you're manipulating women, you're not a good person. I wish that there was a way to like give jail time to people who manipulate each other, because women can manipulate men can manipulate women pretty easily if you actually do a bit of research. Like, there are so many psychological hacks you can have to manipulate people. I think like in life should know some like light-hearted manipulation tactics, because it can help you be a good salesperson, it can help you understand social cues, it can help you like in so many social situations, whether it's like business or not. But I think like there are actually people out there who like have these group chats. Like, I've heard of this. There's these guys in this group chat and they all like work together to like figure out the best manipulation tactics to like be able to bed women, basically. And like one of them that I've heard them talk about, which is absolutely mental. In fact, I don't even know whether I want to talk about this because I don't actually want people to do this. So maybe I won't talk about it, but it's actually disgusting. Like when I hear about it. Claudia, how do you deal with stress and becoming profitable if you ever had one? This was the hardest thing for me to deal with, and now that I've started to make a little bit of money, what I will say is you have to celebrate every achievement. Now, that's not me saying you'd start like, you know, fucking celebrating and like buying loads of shit if you get one payout or if you win a trade, because you have to follow the system, you have to be in that probability mindset, so you shouldn't really be celebrating singular winning trades and or like being upset over singular losing trades. That's the aim, right? We want every day to be stable in terms of emotion so that we can remove the psychological aspect from a singular trade. But celebrate your small wins so that you can see your progress, constantly compare your progress. And I think in some way social media has helped me in that way, because I'm constantly making videos to compare my progress, which helps me okay, I've come so far. Like, there was one video I made where I was literally just comparing like my old and my old trades compared to my present trades, and just seeing the difference between both like is so rewarding to see that you are actually making progress. Because sometimes in trading, if you are stuck on that one long-term goal, which might be your first payout, which is a long-term goal, from the day you start trading prop to that first payout, that is a long-term goal. It should be a long-term goal. It's a trading prop, trading demo for the last year, and you have great data. You shouldn't be getting that first payout if you're trading with good risk management, in my opinion, unless you're like a fucking god at trading and you're naturally gifted or whatever. So that is a long-term goal. So focus on the short-term goals. What have I achieved? Okay, I felt like I was tempted to revenge trade today, but I didn't. I held myself back. That is a massive improvement on last week. I am improving as a trader. Let me just acknowledge that. Just because I haven't met this long-term goal yet doesn't mean that I'm not progressing and I'm getting better and I'm achieving new things every day. It's hard to have the same sort of like serotonin rush as you know, holding yourself back from revenge trading in comparison to actually making money, because, you know, money is the root of a lot of society. So when we make money, we naturally get that dopamine hit. But just try and celebrate the small wins along the way to make it more bearable. Because if you're constantly like focused on this long-term goal, everything else kind of disappears from sight on what you're actually achieving, you know? I'm not going to be entering off the 50% just because we swept out the 15-minute high with SMT. So I'm going to need some more confirmation, to be honest, to enter. Oh, guys, I'm so excited. So, someone, like a family friend, gave us a lot of their furniture because they were like moving house and they have 2 houses, so they gave us a ton of their furniture that they didn't want so that they didn't have to pay for a mover van, basically. And one of the things that they gave was a 65-inch TV, and I'm so fucking excited to play Minecraft on my 65-inch TV. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, we have S&T at the 15-minute low. Oh, that's the hourly low, actually. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. I don't have an affiliate code with Funded Next. I'm just have one with Lucid at the moment. But thank you for asking. I don't know anyone who has one with Funded Next. Let me try and think. Who has one with Funded Next? Which small creator could you help? I actually can't think. I did see someone post something on their story the other day, but I can't really remember. Yeah, this is the C3. I have tried Traderfire. I have a funded account with them right now that I've just managed to bring out of drawdown. I'm fairly sure I'll have all the winning days too, so I just need to make some money on it and then we'll be able to take a payout. It's a select account, but the 5-day payout one, not the daily payout. I wish I went with the daily payout option now. I do want some daily payout accounts, but I have another select eval ongoing, so if I can pass that, then I'm going to go in. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Then I'm going to go with the daily payout option. So yeah, I just need to make a bit more profit on this select funded, and then I'll be able to take a payout on it, hopefully. I don't know what the minimum payout you can take on a select, but I honestly, now that I've taken some small payouts, I really do just want to try and build up my non-consistency accounts and give them a bit of a buffer, because otherwise I just end up blowing them. Like, I've taken 2 payouts on Lucid Flex accounts, and as soon as you take the payout, the drawdown moves up to 50,100. So I've just not given myself enough wiggle room, basically. So I just want to start trying to build some buffers on some fundeds before taking payouts now. Thankfully, I have an Alpha Zero account, which is up 3k. I'm just trying to meet the consistency rule right now. I actually need to check where I'm at on that account. I need to send my account numbers over so that they can add them back to my dashboard, because we were having some trouble with that. So let me just do that real quick. So yeah, one of my alphas is up. Let me just see right now. So that balance is 52,948. So I just need to meet consistency, and then I should be able to take a payout on that account. And then I also have 2 Lucid Pro accounts, which are up 2k. So I'm just trying to meet consistency on those as well. I think I need like $800 more profit on those. Sadly, those accounts were victim of my slippage through my copy trader the other day. That was my bad. It was a mistake. But yeah, I ended up losing double what I wanted to risk on a trade, sadly, because of slippage, and I forgot to change the setting on my copy trader. So that's sad. Little setback on those because they were super close to payout, but we'll get it back. We'll get it back. 2 good trades and we'll be there. So yeah, I'm close to payout on a few accounts, but I'm trying to build buffers on some non-consistency accounts now. No, I'm not in a trade long right now. I'm not. We have just had a 15-minute sweep. We have SMT. 15-minute sweep, we have SMT. We're inside an hourly gap. Yeah, we have hourly SMT. I'd be willing to take some long scalps. We could get a nice closure above some internal buy side. So this high that we've just put in, if we could get a closure above there, I'd be happy to take some scalps up to like here. I did know it, but I think because I hadn't really had many I hadn't had many payouts, so when I can request a payout, I just want to take the payout and deal with the consequences of the blown account after. More for like psychology. Obviously, it's probably not the most cost-effective thing to do, but more for psychology, I feel like actually allowing myself to see some of the fruits of the hard work and taking the payout rather than trying to build a buffer and potentially like blowing the account, you know? You're waiting for 29.5 for the long now. Seems like that's what it's getting pulled to. Potentially, but also potentially not. I would happily take a long if we can close over this buy side. It would only be a small scalp, but I have enough confirmation to buy in terms of my model, so I'd be happy to. On NQ. NQ is a lot stronger, so yeah. If we can get a closure over here, I probably would, but if we put in a 15-minute bearish gap there and then don't, then maybe not. I don't know. This does kind of make sense to continue lower. London low, especially on ES. Maybe I should be patient. Really like how the hourly closed on NQ. But I can't tell whether NQ's hella bullish or ES is hella bearish. And NQ's kind of lagging behind. Feels like NQ might be just lagging behind. This entry confirmation has saved me from so many losses. So if you're struggling to, if you want to add an entry confirmation which actually makes sense rather than just, waiting for a random thing, and if inversion fair value gaps aren't your thing, because I know a lot of people love an inversion fair value gap, but they just aren't for me. I wait for a closure over some internal liquidity on the 1 minute. When you look at the 50% cap, that remaining profit becomes your new buffer between start and balance. So if you aren't risking the house each trade, it's really manageable. Yeah, I think so, because I could only take 50%, but because it was a small payout, so I was up $1,000 on the account, so I take out half, which is $500, and then obviously I've got like literally 2 losses wiggle room, and I'm trading in August, and I have struggled in August. I'm overall green for August, but only just from today's trade am I able to be green. Otherwise I would have been in a tiny bit of red. So yeah, don't worry, you can live vicariously through my micro shorts, Claudia. Oh, thanks so much. That's awesome. Congrats. We are dumping. We are dumping indeed. That's sad that my runners did not hold and we got stopped out. That's very sad. But oh well. We'll live. We'll live to see another day. I'm sure. Guys, let's run the giveaway in give me like 2 minutes. Damn, we're actually hella close to New York Open. I'm not really even clocked that. Yeah, I like shorts down to London low on ES. I think that looks nice. And our external liquidity would be taken inside that new day opening gap, potentially to pump us up. I think that would be nice with some SMT. That could be nice. I'm happy I took off my limits. Adapting to what price is showing you rather than like being stubborn and marrying your bias is one of my biggest like things that change the game for my trading. If I have limits set but price shows me something which I didn't want to see for my trade to play out, I'm going to cancel my limits and wait for more confirmation. And if the trade runs without me, then that's okay. I don't want to take a trade that I'm not confident has a good chance of playing out, you know? Right, let me delete some of this bullshit now. Right, we have an hourly low right there where we do have S&T. Don't really need that anymore. We have London low in close proximity on ES coming in from 5 points away. Oh, the spot is hurting my face. Oh, my love. It's honestly so cozy outside, like raining, and it's so nice in here. I'm so excited for Christmas, guys. I'm gonna be fucking crazy when Christmas is close. Like, I am the biggest Christmas fan ever. And this Christmas, I actually have my own house to decorate. Like, best believe I'm spending all my payouts on Christmas decoration. I would potentially take a long once we've swapped out London low on ES. We put in that S&T and form some bullish structure, but I think 930 might come us in either direction. I think I may do the giveaway and then we can close out the stream because I have quite a lot of things to do today because I'm not going to work tomorrow. because I'm moving into my new house. So let's do the giveaway. Okay, I'm going to write the giveaway instructions on screen. They're going to be on screen right here. So very clear. Giveaway. I'm going to make this bigger. Instructions. Okay. So there's going to be a few steps. So hear me out. Number 1, follow me on IG at Claudia.Trades. This is a completely free giveaway, by the way, but you know, at Claudia.Trades. Number 2, subscribe to my YouTube channel, which you're watching this on right now. Number 3 is you're going to join the Discord community, which is pinned in the chat. You're going to join the Discord community, and we're going to do a giveaway. How many pro accounts should we give away? How many pro accounts should we give away today on stream? Let's see how many I already have available. Okay, so these are the 3 steps. Once you're inside the Discord, you're going to see something to click on to like join the giveaway, but just bear with me. I'm just trying to figure out how many accounts to give away. Okay, let's give away 2 Lucid. Okay, let me just write this on screen too. 2x Lucid Pro 25k and then 1 Lucid 50k Flex. Let's give these away. Wait, no, sorry, I literally lied. Lucid 50k Pro. Okay, so we have 2 Lucid Pro 25k and 1 Lucid 50k Pro, both Pro. Let me make this bigger so you can see. Okay, so here's the instructions on screen. All you have to do is follow me on Instagram at Claudia.Trades, subscribe to the channel that you're watching this live stream on right now, and then join the Discord, which is linked in the chat, and then I'm going to show you on screen what you need to do once you're inside the Discord. If you don't have Instagram, then, well, I don't know what to tell you. It's okay if you don't have Instagram, I'll let you off. Okay, so once you're inside the Discord, you're going to head to giveaways. And I'm going to start up a giveaway here, I think. You see, giveaway, create. Okay, channel, giveaways, winners, 3, duration. Okay, let's give you guys 5 minutes. And the name is actually, let me do the pro accounts first, because then I'll know. 2 Lucid 25k Pro. There we go. Okay, the giveaway is now inside the Discord. I'm going to click to start the giveaway. So you guys will now have 5 minutes to enter. So once you're in the Discord, it's pinned in the YouTube chat. You're going to head to the giveaways tab and you're going to click enter right here, and that will have you entered. And as long as you followed the other instructions, which are on screen right here, follow me on IG and subscribe to the YouTube channel, then you will be eligible to potentially win a free account. Let me make that bigger. There we go. Boom. I learned, Alan. Are you proud? So yeah, the giveaway is going to be ongoing for 5 minutes. So you guys have 5 minutes to enter. At the same time, I might start the Lucid 50k Pro one too. So let me just do this at the same time. So to enter the Lucid 50k Pro, you just need to also click 1 Lucid 50k Pro. It's sending. Okay, there we go. So this one is to be within the chance. Wait, what happened? Oh no, it's all fine. Okay, so this is the Lucid 25k Pro one, and this is the Lucid 50k Pro one. So click enter on both of these once you have followed all of the instructions on screen, and you will be within the chance to win a free account, free Lucid account. So yeah, that's all you have to do. You enter, super simple. Super simple. I just don't wanna stop on my love. Alan can now retire. I don't know how to sort these raid alerts out though, Alan, so don't worry, you still have a job. There's still a lot of things I don't know how to do, actually. Is it too much? Is it too much? Is it too much? You guys act like I've got Alan in jail. Alan's stuck in jail. Sorry, Andrew, I missed your message. Claudia, hypothetical for you. You have a young teen girl and can take her to a concert. Your options are 21 Pilots or Olivia Rodrigo. You take her to Olivia, right? I would say so, yeah. I think taking her to Olivia Rodrigo, even if she doesn't like either of the, I don't know whether she likes any of the artists, but Olivia Rodrigo is cooler to go to. I just don't wanna stop. Guys, did I tell you I'm moving into my house tomorrow? I feel like I haven't mentioned it once yet, so I just thought I'd mention that again. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It feels like Christmas. Is it too much? Is it too much? I just don't wanna stop. Yeah, I would say so, Andrew. I would say so. Somewhere over the rainbow. There we go. Now people can see. How long's left on the giveaways? Ooh, 1 minute left. 1 minute left to enter. Make sure you've clicked enter on both giveaways, guys. Oh, my love. Quick reminder that my new YouTube video is going live today at 12 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. UK time. It is a 20-minute psychology video, which I genuinely think is game-changing if you're struggling with psychology. I summarized hours and hours and hours of Randy Howell's lectures all into a video which is under 20 minutes. I worked so hard on this video, so much hours of studying Randy Howell's stuff anyway, and filming and editing and everything. This is by far my best YouTube video and highest quality piece, by a million miles. I got a new editor and he is insane. So please make sure you guys drop some support on that video when it comes out. It's coming out in 3 hours from now. I'll post links and stuff in the Discord and on Instagram once it's out. But yeah, I really think that it's my most high value YouTube video by a million miles. So I'm really excited to see what you guys think. I literally am an official adult these days. It's so weird. I feel like a 12-year-old who's managed to buy a house. It's weird. All right, giveaway should be up. Okay, we have the winners. So at Beast and at Ren, you have won a Lucid 25K Pro each. Congratulations. And at Utem, you've won the Lucid 50K Pro. So congratulations on that. If you haven't won the giveaway today, have no fear. I do giveaways weekly on the stream, so just make sure that you are here and you are present. Even if you just have it on in the background, I don't mind. It helps support me, you guys just being here anyway, and you'll be able to take part in the next upcoming giveaway, which is going to be next week now. I stream Tuesday to Friday on the channel. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because we have a large macro event going on tomorrow. It's the final day of the month. I'm green for the month. I finally got myself crawled out of drawdown to green for the month, and I'm happy to end just like that. I'm not risking losing any profits tomorrow, so I'm happy to stick with that. I'm obviously moving into my new house too, so I don't really have the time to stream tomorrow, but I hope you guys have a really fantastic weekend when it comes. I appreciate you for being here and showing up, especially to the regulars who are here every day. You don't know how much it means to me just to have people showing up here and talking to me every day. Makes trading very, very fun. So yeah, have a great weekend, guys, and I will talk to you on Tuesday.